Careface CVP. Careface CVP. Subscribe, like, comment, and let the whole world know about Careface CVP.
Careface Video Productions.
Devin Irie has a page in Canada's Reggae Dancehall History Book. Published by Reggae North, September 3, 2022.
In the 1980s, when the infectious Jamaican dancehall music, singers, and DJs were taking the world by storm, Jamaican artists who resided in the diaspora were infected with the vibe, and they copied the sound, swag, and attitude, producing their version of the music, creating a legacy of their own.
Dancehall artists in Canada were no exception. People fondly recall the clashes between sound systems and reggae dancehall artists in that era. Artists like Bobby Zaro, Stamaranks, Gregory Culture, and Daddy Soji ruled the Canadian reggae dancehall hierarchy.
Veteran reggae dancehall artist Devin Irie was one of those early soldiers who relished and flourished in his hometown's popularity. Over time he watched the original set of artists, and those who came after moved on from the dancehall scene. For decades later, Devin Irie is the only one left holding a microphone.
Devin Irie is still active in the music business. He still performs on stage shows and parties throughout the Greater Toronto area and occasionally in Jamaica. He gets respect from his peers and supporters who recall his heyday and continue to show him love.
Devin Irie, christened Dano Francis, was born in Victoria Town, Manchester, Jamaica. At an early age, Devin performed at school and concerts as a reggae dancehall artist, although he knew little about reggae or dancehall at the time. He eventually honed his skill on sound systems like Creation, Capricorn, Black Champion, Technique, Magnum Force, Minstrel Aggravation, and Studio Mix with artists like Junior Reid, Don Carlos, Tulloch T, and John Wayne.
In 1985, Devin Irie migrated to Toronto, Canada, leaving Jamaica with a budding career in the music business. As soon as he arrived in Canada, he hooked up with the Upsetter sound system, then joined the Casino Royal sound system for 2 years before moving to Black Roots.
His notoriety led to an invitation to record with Leroy Sibbles of the Heptons. The Studio One veteran had started his label and released Irie's debut single, Every Massive Has to Rock. The song proved a hit in Canada and led to the release of Couldn't Tire Fight See You and Baby Do It.
In 1989, Devin Irie became the first dancehall reggae artist to win a Canadian Reggae Music Award when he won the Best Dancehall Reggae Artist of the Year title. He repeated the feat in 1990. This resulted in Devin Irie getting booked across Canada, supporting artists such as Dennis Brown, Burning Spear, and Lieutenant Stitchie.
Victor Tipper Henry, sound system owner and reggae historian, worked with Devin Irie on his Tipper Tone sound in the 80s and 90s. Tipper remembers the artist as one of the original toasters on the Canadian dancehall scene. Devin Irie is among the first set of reggae dancehall artists in Canada, he said. Devin is one of the trendsetters with artists like Daddy Percy, Kitty Puss, Sugar Man, Steady Rider, and Bobby Zaro, Tipper continued. He came to Canada in 1985 and is still doing his thing today. Devin Irie is the longest surviving artist in the dancehall business from the 80s living in Canada.
Reggae artist Leroy Brown said, Irie was the better artist in the late 80s going into the 90s. He had a good sound, a good sense of timing, and he was a people person. Those combinations helped his career to where it went.
RZ Jackson, a stalwart of the Canadian reggae community, said, Devin Irie played his part in the development of the Canadian dancehall scene. He was popular back in the 80s and early 90s, winning awards. He contributed a lot, he said.
Big up Reggae North. To know more about Devin Irie, click the link below.
What you want we are Ashay, what's in society? So we give body, give body. Then all that But they want me in a
Yeah, I'm saying, never Irie. And only, can you hear that? None other. And we tell you what we say. Everybody just thank God for life. Whenever living life, thank God for my life. Another life, I thank God for life. Well then, if you got no life, when you got nothing. Oh, you got nothing to pray, you can sing. Oh, you got nothing better than the air you're flying. Oh, and if you want to reach it, and
because Western society go do the body.
Original, Devon Irie.
Brought to you by Careface CBP. Subscribe, like, comment, and let the whole world know about us. Careface CBP.